Good day, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Learning with Teacher Giselle. How are you doing today? I hope that all of you are doing good. For today's session, we will discuss the component health and we would focus on the Sustainable Development Goals. The goal for today's lesson is for you to be able to analyze the issues in the implementation of global health initiatives, and second is to recommend ways of adopting global health initiatives to local or national contexts. For your pretest, I already sent you a link on your Google Classroom as well as on your Facebook page and your class group chat for you to answer the 5 items test. Now, let us proceed with our review. Our review part would be true or false. So the direction, listen to the statement and choose true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is wrong. For our first statement, one of the biggest disadvantages of globalization to the world is the development and improvement of many health programs initiated by different nations, governments, and organizations to address health issues and concerns. Is it true or false? Second statement. It was September 2018 when Sustainable Development Goals arise. True or false? Next, the MDGs or the Millennium Development Goals have been replaced by the Sustainable Development Goals. Number 4. There are 17 Millennium Development Goals and 8 Sustainable Development Goals. True or false? And for the last statement, promote global partnership is the 8th goal of the Millennium Development Goals. True or false? Health is the heart of human progress. It determines whether parents can work to support their families, children can attend school, mothers can survive childbirth to nurture their children, and infants can grow and thrive. Where health services are strong, families and communities flourish. Where health services are weak and non-existent, where the spread of diseases is unchecked, illnesses are untreated, and women give birth alone, families suffer, breadwinners die prematurely, and communities unravel. Let's start with our global health needs. Nearly 3 million people are infected with HIV each year, and AIDS is the leading cause of death of women of reproductive age around the world. Malaria kills 900,000 people every year, mostly children under 5, with 300 people more infected annually. More than 9 million people are infected with tuberculosis every year, and 1.7 million die from this disease. More than a billion people suffer from neglected tropical diseases or NTDs, and 400,000 die every year from these diseases. An example of this is dengue. More than 530,000 women die annually from largely preventable complications related to pregnancy or childbirth. 8.8 million children die every year, many from easily treatable or vaccine preventable conditions or malnutrition. More than 150 million children under 5 and 1 out of 3 women in the developing world are malnourished. Now, let me introduce to you the Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs, are a collection of 17 interlinked global goals designed to be a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all. This was set in 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly and are intended to be achieved by year 2030. Now, let me share with you the 17 Sustainable Development Goals that need to be achieved by 2030. Let us start with the first one. First one is no poverty. Main goal is to end poverty in all its forms everywhere. Second, zero hunger. Main goal is to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition and promote sustainable agriculture. SDG 3, good health and well-being. Main goal is to ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all ages. Number 4 is quality education. This is to ensure inclusive and equitable education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. SDG 5 is gender equality. We have to achieve gender equality and empower all women and girls. Number 6 Sustainable Development Goal is clean water and sanitation. And the main target is to ensure availability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all. SDG 7 is affordable and clean energy to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for everyone. SDG number 8 is decent work and economic growth. Goal is to promote sustained, inclusive, and sustainable economic growth, full and productive employment, and decent work for everyone. SDG 9 is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. Goal is to build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. Number 10 is to reduce inequalities. Goal is to reduce inequalities within and among countries. Sustainable Development Goal number 11 is sustainable cities and communities. Make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Number 12, responsible consumption and production. Ensure sustainable consumption and production patterns. SDG 13 is climate action. Goal is to take urgent action to combat climate change and its impact. SDG 14 is life below water. Conserve and sustainability use the oceans, seas, and marine resources for sustainable development. Number 15, life on land. This is to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainably manage forests, combat desertification, and halt and reserve land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. SDG 16 is peace, justice, and strong institutions. Target is to promote peaceful and inclusive societies for sustainable development, provide access to justice for all, and build effective, accountable, and inclusive institutions at all levels. SDG 17, Partnerships for the Goals. Target is to strengthen the means of implementation and revitalize the global partnership for sustainable development. Those are our 17 SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals. Let us always remember that the Global Health Initiatives supports the following goals and targets: HIV, malaria, tuberculosis, maternal health, child health, nutrition, maternal health, and neglected tropical diseases. For your activity, you have to choose 5 of the following sustainable development goals and create an infographic poster that would foster awareness of the chosen goals. Do you have any questions? If not, since you don't have any question, let's go to the assessment part. Let us check if you have learned something from today's discussion. Let's go. Direction. Identify the following SDGs number and title according to the pictures that were provided. Are you ready? Let's start. Picture number 1. Picture number 2. Picture number 3. Picture number 4. And the last picture. Congratulations, everyone. Almost everyone got a perfect score on the assessment. We have reached the end of our lesson. Once again, this is Teacher Giselle reminding everyone to strictly follow the health protocols, and God bless us all. This instructional video is intended to our grade 10 learners to assist them with their subject MAPEH, most specifically on the component health. Once again, thank you for watching, and always remember that quality matters, learning continues, and that MAPEH knows. See you till the next episode. Goodbye.